Sigma males are a unique breed of high-value men, and as a wise man once said, with great power comes great responsibility. As high-value men, Sigma males should never settle for a girl who doesn't meet their standards. To start, being a compulsive liar is one of the worst traits that a girl can have. And if she lies about stupid little things, it's almost a guarantee that she'll have no problem telling you that that guy from work is just a friend, when we all know that he really isn't. Since lying has no practical value and should never be allowed by a guy with high standards, a guy who respects himself, Sigma males prefer to keep distance from ladies who frequently lie. The truth can sometimes be painful, but being lied to is far worse. So if a girl lies to you repeatedly, especially when it's about silly small things that shouldn't even matter, this is always going to be a massive red flag. Since there are no friendships, no female, and no business venture that'll be worthwhile without honesty, trust, and loyalty, all Sigma males and men who value themselves place a high priority on these virtues. In fact, you might argue that trust is the most crucial element in any relationship because, to be honest, knowing someone has no real value if you can't trust that they'll stand by you when things get a little difficult. Number 2. Drama. It's clear that women enjoy drama because so many of the shows they watch are drama heavy. There's a big difference between a girl who likes to watch drama on television and one who likes to actually create drama in her own life. So if you start to notice that everything a girl touches turns into drama in her real life, this is a huge red flag. But even guys enjoy a little bit of drama every now and then. For the lone wolf or Sigma male, drama is akin to kryptonite. Therefore, the last thing he wants is to be associated with a girl who can't stop stirring up trouble. There are many girls who, when lacking drama in their own lives, will always want to create it, just like there are many compulsive liars. However, Sigma men are aware of this warning sign and can instinctively sense when a female is seeking excessive drama. As with all of you, they always strive to avoid these kinds of women. Number 3. As I'm sure many of you watching will agree, some of my fondest memories actually involve some of the wildest parties. But excessive partying is one red flag that Sigmas and all other males should never put up with. Extreme partying is such a massive warning sign. Girls that are always partying, frequenting bars or clubs are probably seeing a lot of guys. So even if you're having a casual relationship with these women, you're really taking on a lot of hidden risk. And as Robert Kiyosaki frequently advises, you should always invest in assets rather than liabilities. So heed his advice and steer clear of girls in Vegas who are constantly attending parties and staying out late with their buddies. A girl who has an excessive amount of male friends is the 4th red flag that you should always watch out for. It's nearly never typical for a girl to have a lot of guy friends, and the majority of the time she uses them mostly for attention or a variety of other reasons. You need to realize that guys hardly ever approach girls from the standpoint of, let's just be friends. In fact, you can pretty much guarantee that a guy who's hanging around with a girl 99% of the time is simply plotting and waiting for his big chance. It's very difficult for men and women to just be friends with someone because at some point, one of the parties always ends up developing feelings, and that's when things go ugly. The same is essentially true for women as well. There are many guys out there who, in all honesty, prefer a girl who has no male friends, because they find it odd when a girl has multiple guy friends who she chats with and who she meets up with or interacts with on a regular basis. This is certainly cause for concern. The psychology of women is something that you guys really need to understand if you're going to be a self-respecting Sigma male, because life is truly just one big game of chess. One of the most fascinating aspects of psychology is that you can learn a lot about people, especially the ladies, just by looking at specific characteristics about them. This includes which celebrities they follow. For girls who are constantly fascinated by famous people like, say, Taylor Swift for instance, I would pack my things and get out of there as quickly as I could. You see, girls who are interested in drama-heavy celebrities are probably attracted to them because they unconsciously identify with that person or the way that they live their lives. So girls who are really into celebrities with a lot of drama are probably attracted to the drama because it makes them feel good about themselves. You can tell a lot about a person just by the types of public figures or celebrities that they look up to, so it's important to pay attention to this. Number 6. The amount of time a lady spends on social media is another typical warning sign to look out for, but what she actually does on social media is the important part. The majority of girls today and the general public are completely enamored with social media apps like TikTok, but there's a significant difference between females who enjoy watching TikTok passively and girls who want to appear in them. While this isn't a major red flag, it's something to be aware of because if a girl is the type of person who seeks attention in social media, this could potentially lead to her doing things to you or doing harmful things that involve you for the sole purpose of seeking attention or seeking drama. Some girls out there prefer to seek attention through social media like TikTok rather than choosing to watch. Now, if you were to fly a girl to Greece and she was more concerned with snapping selfies to post on Instagram than she was with spending time with you, that would certainly be a major warning sign. Now, those were the top 6 red flags in women that Sigma males should never tolerate. What are some red flags that you've encountered? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. See you next time.